This is Crispy Gobber. I'm going to be doing a vlog about a lot of things really. Nietzsche's theory of the Ubermensch and how it relates to personal turmoil and overcoming that turmoil. It's probably going to be very muddled because it's a very complex area really, so maybe... Well, yeah, I might not make a whole lot of sense. I've just come up with this in the last 20 minutes or so, just these ideas. Right, so Nietzsche said, you must have chaos within yourself to give birth to a dancing star. By this, I interpret he means becoming Overman, Superman, whatever Nietzsche called it. Ubermensch, through personal turmoil and being able to reinvent yourself into a life-affirming, self-reinventing being. So that's the definition, well, my interpretation of what an Ubermensch is, or a Superman. Self-created person who's emotionally harder than the average person, because they've synthesized many contradictory personality dimensions. So basically a free spirit, who's morally stronger and easily resistant to external social controls because of the development of their own individual values for living. Doesn't follow the herd, non-conformist. Functions within society according to their own personal values. They can't really be controlled. Yeah. That does not which kill us, makes us stronger. There's another Nietzsche quote there. And I think it's quite true actually. This is really going to be modelled, I can tell already. Because I think when bad things happen to you, it's like a wake-up call, making you reassess where you're going with life. It's the old cliche of every cloud has a silver lining. I mean, it's always there, but sometimes you can't see it because, I don't know, you're feeling depressed or whatever. I mean, in my own personal life, a mental breakdown was one of these bad events that happened to me in my life. But ultimately, it has made me stronger, and it's made me a new person. It's made me reassess my beliefs of everything. Everything I used to hold true, reassessed it. Made me less afraid to express my ideas on, whatever, philosophical ideas about reality and stuff. Made me care less about what people think of me, because I really couldn't give two shits what people think about me. I still worry about that. I mean, I'm sure people do. I mean, society makes us worry about what other people think, but yeah, it's made me more of a free spirit, I suppose. And it's made me adamant that whatever happens, I want to be happy, no matter what that means. And I know I can survive turmoil and bad stuff happening because I've had my breakdown. I mean, compared to some people, I've had a very good life, and I've not had a bad life. It's just, the mental breakdown things was a blip, if you will. But I feel that I've overcame that more or less. So and I know I can continue to exist and make the best of what I've got. Make sure I become a better person all the time. I wouldn't change it so that I didn't have this disorder, or I'd never had it. I accept it, live with it, and survive. Yeah, survive from it. Make peace with it, basically. Yeah. So I was also reading this thing about the Ubermensch and the survivor personality on this website. I think it's called Positive Schizophrenia or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's got this bit about the theory presented in this article is that the survivor personality is a successful form of schizophrenia. So people with survivor personalities are those who have survived a major crisis or challenge, surmounted the crisis through personal effort, surmounted from the experience of previously unknown strengths and abilities, and afterwards find value in the experience, which I think, in my case, is what has happened to me. It's been a ride. It's been a bad times, it's been good times, but I think ultimately I've found some kind of value from my mental illness, if you will, if you want to call it illness or whatever. So yeah, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. I think that's true. And I think, I've survived schizoaffective disorder. I've still got it, undoubtedly. I still have some of the symptoms, but it doesn't affect me in a negative way particularly anymore. I get on with it. I survive. I develop myself, reinvent myself all the time. It's a constant renewal all the time. That was a bit of a ramble, I think. Anyway, I don't know if there's much of a point to it, but there you go. That's probably what half my vlogs are like. No point. Yeah. So basically, that was just about how mental illness or crises in your life doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just part of life, You have to overcome these things, and it's part of what life's about, really. Overcoming struggle. That's what life's about, I think, a lot. Well, to a large degree, anyway. It's about overcoming and willing yourself to survive and get on with it, really. So yeah, that was my thoughts about Ubermensch, survivor personality, schizoaffective disorder, or mental disorder in general, crises and stuff like that. That's about all I've got to say, I think, because my mind's gone blank now, frankly. I can't think of anything else to mention. So yeah, goodbye, peace, love, respect. Keep on going and surviving. Laters. Goodbye.